Hi everyone, back again with top 10 in the world. The memory of an animal varies according to species. However, only a very small number of animals would perform well in terms of a short-term memory test. As a result, the focus of this list will be on the sum of the animals with the worst memories. Here are the top 10 animals with the worst memory in the world. Number 10. Snakes. Most snakes have very poor or no memories at all. This might come as a shock given the plenty of snake blood and gore films we've seen throughout the long term. While they might not be able to review subtleties, almost certainly, their cerebrums aren't worked to make profound associations with the occasions they experience. Since they can figure out how to differentiate among hunter and prey, your pet snake may or may not be aware of your existence. Creatures or things they've recently experienced have fragrances that they can recognize and recall, yet they have no recollections related with them. Regardless of whether they can't recollect why they ought to follow through with something, most snakes have a natural sense that it's the correct thing to do. In spite of mainstream thinking, snakes have no understanding of being pets and may not perceive their proprietors. They likewise have no limit with respect to building a relationship with people, for example, seeing them as something beyond a creature that hasn't influenced them and would be too huge to be prey, so they essentially let the others be. Number 9. Ostrich. The ostrich is a big, flightless bird exclusively found in Africa's open country. The males are primarily black, with white plumes on their wings and tails, while the females are mostly brown. Reddish and bluish in color, the head and most of the neck are lightly draped, the legs, notably the muscular thighs, are bare. The head is small, the bill is short and broad, and the large brown eyes are framed by thick black lashes. At least they can blame their macho behavior on the fact that they cannot recall how foolish they are. The short-term memory of only 10 seconds means they may be chasing something without even knowing why. Their wide-set eyes and stupid-looking heads only serve to reinforce the general belief that these animals are not intelligent in the least. Number 8. Turkey. Turkey has a common lineage with grouse, pheasants, and other fowl that can be traced back over 20 million years in North America. Newborn turkeys stay close to their mother throughout the year. Despite the fact that wild turkeys prefer to roost in trees, the mother keeps her young at ground level to protect them from predators until they are big enough to fend for themselves. Despite their high speed, wild turkeys can only fly for a short distance before crashing to the ground. Most domestic turkeys, on the other hand, are unable to fly because they have been bred to be much larger than they would be in the wild. Turkey don't appear intelligent, and they also have issue with their memory, which is one of the worst. Number 7. Sloth. It's the slow, methodical movements that give sloths their name. Like their popular names in various different languages, for example, French paresseux, the word sloth simply means laziness. Slowness allows them to feed on leaves, which are low in energy, and it keeps them hidden from predatory hawks as well as cats that hunt by sight. Despite their inability to walk, sloths are able to swim. It's not a major surprise that sloths don't have outstanding memories because they don't really shout. In the movie Ice Age, Sid the Sloth should have given you a fair sense of how naive these animals are. It's not uncommon for them to have such poor visual recall that they mistake their arms for tree branches, hold on with their opposing arms, and fall to their deaths. Worse, short-term memory and forgetfulness are the main challenges for this creature. It's no wonder sloth are among the top 10 animals with the worst memory in the world. Number 6. Giraffe. The giraffe is the tallest mammal in the world because of its long neck and towering legs. Even just the legs of a giraffe are taller than most people as they stand at nearly 6 feet. Because of their large legs, giraffes can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour over short distances and 10 miles per hour over longer ones. These intriguing animals usually travel in small groups of approximately 6 or 7 through the wide grasslands. giraffes may fight by slamming their long necks and heads into each other. In most cases, the contests conclude peacefully when one animal gives up and walks away. They look like they're really clever creatures. But their short-term memory spans only a few seconds. A giraffe's short-term memory isn't even enough to remember that they have done something. Number 5. Seal. Since pinnipeds spend so much time in the water, they have an amphibious way of life. Seals only leave the water to breed, give birth to young, shed their old skin, rest, regulate their body temperature, or flee from water-based predators. In reaction to extreme environmental conditions, such as changes in ice cover, a number of species are known to move long distances. To keep themselves warm in the frigid waters, seals have a layer of fat under their skin called blubber. Having a water-resistant fur coat makes it easier for them to glide through the waves. The hairs on a seal's face aid it in spotting prey in the dark and murky waters. In general, seals live 25 to 30 years, females tend to outlive males. Seals are one of the most intelligent species of animals. They can understand words and commands, as well as signs and human laughter, but they have poor memory. Number 4. Hamster. In recent years, the number of people owning hamsters as pets has skyrocketed. Hamsters are really forgetful. Their owners say that hamsters lose track of what they are doing in the middle of things. Hamsters are known for their food hoarding behavior. They transport food to their underground lairs in the large cheek pouches. When their cheeks are full, their heads can appear to grow by a factor of 2 or 3. Hamsters shed their summer weight in preparation for the winter. Hamsters that are kept as pets may also have this side effect, and it has been linked to more exercise. The hamster's short-term memory is thought to be no more than 3 seconds. Which is why these household pets are on the list of top 10 animals with the worst memory in the world. As far as hamster intelligence is concerned, there hasn't been much research done to find out. There are certain rodents, though, that can recognize you and even reply to your name if you train them for long enough. Number 3. Baboons. Most baboons live on the ground and eat a wide variety of foods, such as fruit, roots, grubs, and other insects. As many as 5 to 200 or more baboons can be found in a single troop of females and juveniles, which may also include a few transient males. Around puberty, male baboons leave their birth group. In contrast, females remain with their birth group throughout their lives. It is common for them to survive for between 20 and 30 years, but they can even live for up to 40. Number 2. Bees. Bees, like wasps and ants, are insects with wings. Aside from the pollination tasks they perform, bees are well known for their honey production, especially the western honeybee. Bees belong to 7 different taxonomic families, and there are an estimated 16,000 or more species around the world. Insect predators such as bee wolves and dragonflies prey on honeybees, as well as primates and birds like bee eaters. Bees' short-term memory is quite weak, despite their amazing abilities. A study found that bees had a worse memory, with a recall duration of just 2.5 seconds. Also earning bees a spot on the list of top 10 animals with the worst memory in the world. Number 1. Chimpanzee. Seeing chimpanzees on this list of creatures with a terrible memory may surprise many people. We regard chimpanzees as some of the most intelligent creatures on the planet. If not the smartest, at least one of the best. Chimpanzees are our closest living relatives, sharing 98% of our chromosomes. But why does the chimpanzee have such a large brain but a weak short-term memory? Chimpanzees have been shown to forget an experience within 20 seconds, according to National Geographic. Since they are our closest ancestors, their findings surprised biologists. Humans are thought to have developed a capacity for remembering long after we separated from our evolutionary ancestors. As a reminder, short-term memory is different from long-term memory, and if information isn't important to the animal, unlike where food is or how to avoid danger, it will be forgotten after 20 seconds. Earning chimpanzees a spot on the list of top 10 animals with the worst memory in the world. And that's the end of our video this time. From various animals with strong memories, this time we present a list of animals with weak memories that have been summarized into a top 10 list. Thank you for watching.